Shut the hell up, voiceover.
All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the lounge. Glad to be here once again with all you wonderful people. And I'm getting ready to send out a tweet here, actually, so everybody knows that we are live, of course. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to let Brandon introduce himself because the hangout tonight is going to be about him as well and what he's got to share with us. But we'll get into that in a little bit. But meanwhile, Brandon, you can go ahead and just give a little bit about who you are, where you're from. You don't got to give like exactly right down to where you're from, but you know what I mean.
Good evening,
So
everybody.
go ahead, my friend.
I am totally blind. I'm from Texas, and I am an IRA explorer. And I'm looking forward to talking to you guys about that tonight. And I'm totally blind too, by the way.
Alrighty, I just sent out a tweet as well. And I'm gonna pull up my phone too so I can look at chat, and that way I can see what people are saying.
Okay.
That's usually the way I do it too. I will come on here. Well, not all the time, but when I'm on my computer, I come on here and then I'll pull up my chat. Well, I'll listen to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Phone that way I can, because otherwise, which some people don't understand that if I tried to do all that from the same thing, it'd be kind of difficult.
Yeah, you couldn't do it.
Yeah, especially with having a screen reader, it makes it a challenge. You know.
Yep.
Of course, you know the trolls. They say that it's just an excuse. Because yeah, you didn't know that I'm faking being blind, right? You knew that. Right?
Hopefully we don't get any of those YouTube trolls tonight.
Well, we got some good moderators, so even if we do, they won't last long because the mods get rid of them pretty darn quick.
That's good.
You know, like I tell people, we'll never get completely rid of them. There's always going to be immaturity.
Oh, of course.
There's just nothing we can do about it, but we can at least try to ignore it and do our best, you know. So, boy, I'll tell you, I've caught some heat on that one that I did yesterday, but you know what?
I was actually watching that live when you were doing it too.
Oh, that one. Yeah. What did you see the video that I did before that? I did a video. It was titled YouTube Warden. No, the YouTube Warden.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
And man, I'll tell you, I caught some stuff on that, but I don't care. Like, I'm not going to sit there and hide my feelings while they just push people around.
Honestly, yeah, I've always hated YouTube trolls like that.
And I mean, I hate confrontation. I do. I hate it. But, you know, even though you hate it, you still got to defend yourself sometimes. And that's exactly what I did. I didn't really defend just myself. Yeah. I think I kind of spoke for everybody, you know. Okay, let's go to see how many we got here. And that way I can share it. All right, we've got 6 so far, but I'm going to share it again. I usually do share it like when I'm going live from my phone, because that's usually how I go live is from my phone. But this is just easier to bring people in, is doing it this way.
By the way, I can't find that newsletter page you were telling us about. So if you could email that to me at some point, that would be great.
Okay, yeah, I will. I need to get. I don't think the link's on the menu on the page neither. I keep forgetting. I need to throw that in there so people can get to it much easier.
It's kind of a misleading thing because, like, it says on the page, like, when you create an account, you can do more than just read blog entries. I'm like, okay. What else can I do?
There's a lot on there, but you gotta kind of just surf around the page and stuff. And I mean, man, we've came a long way. it's in 2 weeks we've added a lot, like a whole lot.
Wow. That's incredible.
All right, we've got Sucker Punch. He says he can see a little bit, not much.
Okay.
There's Mom. Hi, Mom. How are you? We got Derek in here. Hey, Derek.
Awesome.
Thank you guys for the happy birthdays. I appreciate it. There is Elmo. Hello, Elmo. How are you?
I remember Elmo from last night. I was reading some of the messages.
Yeah. Good people, man. Crystal and Sassy. All kinds of good people in here tonight. So, guys, I'm gonna let Brandon explain to you the details on it. I'm going to start it off and give you a brief piece of info, but nowhere near what he's about to tell you. But basically, you order these glasses, and it is a monthly subscription, but I'll let him get into that. But whatever you're doing, maybe you want to read your mail, or you want to go outside and check the mail, get to the mailbox, or whatever. There's someone actually connected to the glasses at a computer, wherever they are, watching whatever you see through them glasses is what they see. Well, technically what you're not seeing is what they see, because, you know.
Yeah, they're seeing video feed.
So you go ahead and tell more about this technology. Maybe start off where it started at and how this started. I think because a lot of the sighted people, they're not going to understand any of it. So try to guide them, you know, from the start of where this came from.
So basically, if memory serves me correctly, I've heard this story several times from the CEO himself, named Suman Kaniganti. That's how his name's pronounced. Basically, he started this company because he was having a conversation with another friend of his who was blind. And basically, they got to talking about, wouldn't it be nice if we could have instant access to information that we don't see, such as reading your mail and, you know, just basically things we don't see that somebody else could actually see. And they worked on this program and worked on it. Took them about 2 years, and then they came up with Aira. And I believe it was 2014 is when it started. And they were in beta testing for 2 years, and they came out to the public in the summer last year. And people have been signing up since then. Or excuse me, in 2016, not last year. What am I saying?
Time flies. Hey,
Yeah.
Blue Wings, welcome. Welcome. I didn't see you come in, dear. Thank you.
Awesome.
I think that it's, you know, I think it's good for people if they want that freedom. It's kind of like
it gives you your dignity back as a person, basically, is how I describe it.
I kind of look at it as I compare it to those that decide to get guide dogs and those that don't. It's all about, you know, what freedom do you want, you know, as in, you know, with being blind. Like before I got my guide dog, I was able to do things, but nowhere near like I can today. You know,
well,
like
and since you brought that up, I'm going to point out right now for those who are saying, oh, you know, I can hear the argument coming out. Oh, this is going to replace your skills for blindness. No, it's not. It's basically going to enhance them and add another tool into your toolbox of skills that you've already got. So it's not your skills.
Yeah, and I don't think, at least I know I wouldn't. And just for the fact of safety, you don't want to use it for something like, you know, if you're at a really busy intersection or something, that's one thing compared to if you're, you know, yeah, they can help you get to where you need to go. Don't get me wrong, because they can. But some people I've seen, I was reading some stuff about, you know, they're concerned about safety. Well, look, you decide when you want to use them. Maybe you just want to use them for mail or whatever. You don't have to use them for going across intersections. That's up to the subscriber.
Well, and I need to point out here too that when you do get to an intersection, they will not help you cross the street, but they can tell you information about the intersection and when the light changes and stuff like that. But they
Yeah,
won't
and
actually help you cross the street and tell you when to go.
well, and you got to realize that most blind people, anyways, if they're going to be at an intersection, they're going to be able to cross it anyways.
Right.
That they've been through the mobility to learn about traffic, and to some that are sighted, yeah, everything with us is our ears.
Yeah.
Everything.
The more good traveling skills you have as far as navigating goes with Ira, the better off you're going to be using it in that sort of setting.
I mean, that's just like me having a guide dog. Look, I got a guide dog and she does great.
Yeah.
But you don't depend on the guide dog to completely get you across an intersection. You still tell your dog when it is okay to go. Your dog don't just say, okay, let's go, it's clear.
I've actually, believe it or not, Johnny, I've known people in the Houston area who we've been on trips with them and they've been guide dog owners, and they have literally told their dog, find a door, and they would get mad when the dog would come back in an unfamiliar situation when they didn't find the door.
Yeah, and that's, it's again, it's all about, one, before you get a guide dog, you need mobility. Before you get a pair of these glasses, you still need mobility, no matter what. But
yep,
it is a great technology. I hope to see the price go down a little, and I think that it will.
I think it will, because we're actually in a transition period. As of next month, we're going to start getting Horizon glasses versus the glasses we have now, which are going to be a lot better as far as battery life goes. And I think it is going to really market the price to come down a bit.
So why don't you give us a description? Sucker Punch was asking more about them. Give us a description of these glasses, kind of what they look like, and are they heavy? Are they comfortable? While you're doing that, I'm going to grab me a drink.
Okay, so basically the Austrian glasses that most people get now, basically you have a regular earpiece on your left side. They look like a regular set of frames, but you have a regular earpiece on the left-hand side, and the right earpiece is a little bit bigger due to the fact that it has a battery and a speaker in it. And you have a camera on the right-hand arm that extends out from the glasses a little bit. It's about a 60-degree view camera. So that's what the agent sees by. And it has a power button and a button to check your battery status on the right-hand arm of the glass. That's the basic description of what they look like.
Okay. That's awesome. That's really cool. If Derek Scott just made a good point. It's like Google Assistant, sort of. Speaking of that, did you see the newest technology that they're working on with the Google Assistant?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be able to make like doctor appointments for you, and
yeah, I think that's a really cool thing.
It really does make me happy to see Google doing more. And not to get off subject, but just real quick, because the one thing I think they need to really work on is accessibility. Talkback is okay. And guys, what I mean by talkback is like my voiceover on my phone, but only it's Google and it's totally different. Everybody thinks it's the same. No,
it's not. Well, what they need to do is work on their fragmentation of their phone. That's a whole nother.
It's a new learning curve, really. It's like using a Windows computer compared to using a Mac, or using an iPhone compared to an Android. It's all about just a different learning curve. There's a lot of blind people that do use Google phones. Not I, says the blind guy over here, because
by the way, I like to think of Ira as OnStar for the blind is what I like to think of him as. Basically, to put it the best way to describe it, the service is actually a visual interpreter for the blind, and it basically fills in the gaps that we don't have to see.
Yeah, I like that. Let's see. I'm just looking through chat here to see if anybody's got any questions so far. Okay, Sucker Punch says nice. So how do I go about getting some? Okay, let me answer my part before he answers this for you. I am going to give Brandon a page for this. I'm going to set him up a page with, I'll get all the information from him. And when someone comes and watches this, they're going to know it's going to be easier than you just telling somebody one time.
Yep.
Because they can just go to this page and get the information and order them. Now, as of right now, you can go ahead and tell Sucker Punch how you can go about getting them. But we are going to put a page together for Brandon on these glasses, hoping that, you know, other people will want to check this out.
Yeah, and if you guys, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you sign up, and I'm going to tell you how to do it here in a bit, but if you sign up and fill in my email address, which I will give you, you guys will not only get a free month after you pay your first month, but you'll be able to start referring other people. So, and the person who refers them, which would be myself, I will also get a free month as well. So it works both ways. You and I both get a free month.
Okay, so when you refer somebody, then there you go. So Sucker Punch, if you sign up and then you bring someone else and they get a pair of them, then you get a free month of service.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Yes. Do you own, let me ask another valuable question. Do you own these glasses or are you like renting them?
I don't know. We would have to probably call Iris support on that, but I believe my premonition is you own the glasses until you cancel the service, but I'm not sure.
Right. Well, I mean, it would make sense because them glasses would do nothing for you otherwise.
Yeah. You're basically paying for your data plan and your glasses and your warranty and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's a really neat technology that's came out. Now, you know, obviously you've got some people that don't like to pay for anything when it comes to the blind community.
Well,
and it's like this. We can't expect to get everything for free.
Honestly, and I got to tell those people, you're absolutely right. You can't get everything for free. And honestly, if it's a good service and it's a good enough service, you're going to find a way to pay for it. I mean, that's just too.
I mean, a lot of people that I even see that will criticize JAWS, the screen reader, by the way, guys. Most of them that's criticized it are those that have a crack for it.
Well, I could totally different reasons, but I'm not going to go there.
So. Well, I mean, there are many reasons why people don't like it, but I like the screen reader itself. I don't approve of the price of it. I don't think that it should still be over $1,000. This is something that's been out there for a very long time. I don't even know how long, but many, many years.
JAWS has been out since 1990.
And the price hasn't changed.
And the price hasn't changed, no.
And I get it. It's business. They've got to make their money, but...
Yeah, but you don't got to gouge a consumer just to make your...
Yeah, that's... I mean, they make enough through the state anyways. So they should work with people. There should be payment plans, or there should be more than what they got.
To answer Sucker Punch's question, how do you order these glasses? Well, you go to Aira, which is spelled AIRA.io. You basically...
Let me send that. I'll send that to Blue Wings. Blue Wings, if you can put that in the window for me, I'm going to tweet it to you.
Yeah, definitely tweet that to people who are interested. So basically, you go to that website, you select what plan you want.
Okay, give me that site again. HTTP.
www.
Yep.
.AIRA.io.
Okay, guys, I sent Blue Wings a direct message, and what did I say his name was? Sucker Punch, I think.
Sucker Punch.
She will put it in the window. She's my little guide when it comes to that stuff. She helps out with that, putting it in the windows and stuff.
Awesome.
Again, Sucker Punch, I'm going to also be putting a page together for Brandon on these glasses. There's going to be the phone number on the page, their website, also Brandon's name, because you're going to need to give his name.
Well, you're gonna have to put it. They're gonna have to put in my email address. I'm gonna explain how to do that in a second. But basically,
Okay.
when you
So,
go to the
yeah,
website,
go ahead.
when you
Go
go to
ahead.
the website, you'll go to plans. You'll select whatever plan you want, whether it be your basic plan, your plus plan, your pro plan, or your premium. And again, these are going to be different prices. Your basic plan's $89 a month for 100 minutes, but it's not $89.99. It's a flat rate fee. So you just pay the $89. So basically, you'll select your plan, create your profile, and when there's going to be a question that says, "How did you hear about IRA?" And let me go, Johnny. I'm going to go take a look at the website real quick. I've got it up on my Mac, so
Okay.
I can
Yeah, that's
tell
fine.
everyone how to do this.
And like I said, it's going to be a thing where, um, what is the difference in these memberships though? I mean, they all do the same thing, right? I mean,
Yeah, they all do the same thing. The difference is the amount of minutes you get.
so they charge you by you pay for it by the minute. So
Right.
whether you use it an hour a day or so, what is the minutes for the lowest plan they have?
Yeah, you for your basic plan, you pay $89 a month. Let me look at the plans. Yeah, no obligations, no hidden charges, no hidden fees, no obligations. That's what it says.
Right. So you're not committed to no contract. You can pay for it 1 month, and if you decide you don't want it from there, then
You can cancel.
send them back and
But so for 129, you get 200 minutes per month. Smart glasses, data, hardware insurance, and a training session. Yes, you will get one of those. And you'll get access to agents from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific time.
And I know that's like I said, the price is kind of high, guys, but if you put your name out there to people, then keep on sharing. The idea is, if you get someone else to get them, then there you go, you got a free month. I think hopefully that price definitely drops, hopefully.
Yeah, I have the plans right here. So you get everything that I just mentioned with every plan. So your basic plan's $89 for 100 minutes. Your pro plan is 400 minutes per month. And the pro plan for 400 minutes is 129. But here's the beauty about this. If you're on a plan and you don't like the plan or you want to change it or lower it or raise it, you can call support and tell them to do it, and they will definitely be more than happy to do that.
Right. Absolutely.
I've got another free month, so I decided last month, hey, what the heck, I'll just bump my plan up for next month to premium, and then you can lower it again if you need to.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a neat technology. That's why I wanted to bring you on and do the podcast or the live, because I think it's, if these people are sitting there and they're working and they're doing all this for you, they deserve to get paid. They got to get paid. So it can't be free, but to anybody out there, if you ever have something that you find that can be benefiting to other people, I'm always glad to bring people on like this. Whether it's got to do with the visually impaired or not, even if it's something completely sighted or nothing to do with technology. The whole idea of this channel, which Brandon, you're kind of new to the channel, but you already understand the concept of what we do. It's just about hanging out, having fun, helping each other, being there for each other. That's the foundation of this channel, and that's what we do. So
So to finish answering Sucker Punch's question about this whole plan thing, so basically you'll select your plan, fill in your profile, so they'll want your name, your email, your phone number, and then the next question will be, how did you hear about IRA? That is where you will select IRA user, and then you can fill in the email address, which will be mine, and Johnny has it on file too, I'm sure.
Yeah. Now, do you
But
want me to list that on the
yes,
page?
can you
Okay.
list that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely list that. But I'll give it here too. It's all lowercase. It's B as in boy, A as in apple, Armstrong37 at gmail.com.
So it's got two A's in it, guys.
Yeah.
B for Brandon and then A. So BA and then A again. So
Yeah, so it's BA, and then the second A is when you spell the Armstrong.
yeah, 37.
Yep, at gmail.com. So
He's
basically,
about to be 40, right up there with me.
yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
Actually, is that your age or no?
No, I'm 36.
I was like, maybe that's his age. I don't know.
No, I'm 36.
I hit the big 4-0 today, but
Yeah.
You know what though? I always tell people it's just a number, and it's all about how you feel. And honestly, I do not feel 40.
Well,
I really don't.
I don't feel 36 either, but yeah, you'll definitely put in that email address, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, they're going to want your credit card, but they are not. And I've had people freak out at this.
Is that the only way you can pay is by credit card?
Yeah, you can pay by credit card. Yes.
Do they? Okay, let me ask another valuable question. Do they take this money out automatically if you don't want them to? Or
that's what I was about to tell you. They don't take the money out until you can have them do it after your glasses ship, or you can do your onboard call after you sign up, and then they'll take the money out then and activate your subscription. But it's up to you either way. Whichever way you do it is fine.
Mm-hmm. And guys, I'm going to later on, for like Sucker Punch or anybody else that's really interested in this, later on, I'm going to take the audio from this live, and I'm going to cut out a lot of stuff and put it into a podcast and upload that as well, so that if you ever need to go back and listen or direct somebody, they don't got to listen to the whole live stream if they just want to hear about the glasses, because obviously, we kind of go back and forth. But good old Gold Wave, that's what I use.
And I'm going to say right now, I've had this service since February of this year. I'm about to sign up Explorers number 6 and 7 next month since I've had it.
That's really awesome, man. I'm glad to see stuff like this. I mean, it's, even if you get it just for the purpose of you being able to read your mail. Now, a question people might say though, there's a privacy thing here. Are they going to share my information? Are they committed to a confidentiality on?
Absolutely, they are. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up. That was going to be my next point, because I know a lot of people have that concern. Yes, they are bound by a very strong and strict confidentiality agreement. They go through a rigorous training process where basically they are supervised before they even get on the dashboard. So they know that if they take somebody's information, like a credit card statement or something like that, and just blab it out to the world, they're gone. They're absolutely gone. Yeah. Yes. So they do take privacy very, very seriously.
And then, and I don't know if you know anything on this side of it or not. What if the sighted community wants to get involved and help out with a project like that? Is there someone they can contact about possibly being trained to be brought on with them? Or
actually, if they want to get involved with that, they can go to the same website, era.io, and at the top of the page, there's a thing that says our agents, and they can actually apply to become an IRA agent if they want to.
Yeah, so there you go, guys. Those of you that like to help in different ways, if that's something you would like to do, obviously I'm sure it's something where you can do from home.
Oh yeah, we have agents that work from home all the time. As a matter of fact, that's where most of them work from.
So I'm gonna throw a blooper in there for a minute. So could you imagine, like, you connect your glasses, and I don't know if they introduce their name to you or what they do, but
they do.
So I'd be like, good afternoon, Brandon. This is John, and we're gonna what are we doing today? And you're like, well, John, I'm wanting to walk down the street, and I just figured I'd have you help me out.
That's exactly what I do,
and so you're walking down the street, you know, and you're like, John, is there a stop sign coming up? And I'll be like, I can't really tell. Where you located at again?
Well,
by the way, I'm a little blind.
No. Let me explain how this works. They have all your information when you do your onboard call. They will know. You know, they'll ask you what kind of stuff do you want in your profile. So they'll have different numbers from 1 to 3. 3 being the most detailed, which I have in mind because I need all that. And they will tell you if there's a stop sign or something like that because they can see your video feed. They actually have.
My blooper was that though you get connected with somebody else is blind and they're like, excuse me, I'm blind too, but we're going to get through this today.
Yeah, that would never happen. That would never happen.
No, it wouldn't. You know me though, I had to throw some humor.
No, I agree with that. That's a pretty good joke, but no, that in all seriousness, that would never happen.
I'd be like, excuse me, I gotta go.
No, I'll tell you guys, this service, I haven't had to use it today, but every single day that I need to be out
Brandon, we got a couple new voices or faces in here. Terry Davis, and let's see who else here. Karen and Terry. Basically, we're talking about a pair of glasses to the ones that just came in. These are glasses that a blind person can wear. And basically you're connected with somebody that's sitting at a computer and they basically tell you what you want to know. Like they can read your mail for you. They can help you get across your yard if you want, maybe, or maybe you're walking to the store, or maybe you're in the store shopping.
As a matter of fact, I'm about to bring that up. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow.
Yeah, and so they're able to tell you, yep, okay, to your left is the milk or whatever. So I find it to be a very nifty technology, and that's what we're talking about to kind of bring you guys up to date.
Yep.
And I'm going to be recording a podcast for this too, to the one that just came in. It'll be up later on, late tonight. I got to do a lot of cutting and stuff. God knows that takes time.
Oh yeah, I know about that.
But sorry you missed out the beginning there, Terry, and I think Karen maybe was the name, but welcome to the stream, and we're glad to have you. Thank you guys so much. Terry, also seen that you are a new subscriber. Awesome. So I do want to thank you for that. I appreciate all of you guys very much. So Brandon, I'll let you take the wheel again and go on and continue talking about it.
Yeah, so you're absolutely right, Johnny. They can actually help you with all sorts of things. You actually hit one of the biggest ones on the head. They can definitely help you with shopping at stores, which I'm going to actually do tomorrow because I got to go get food. And I'm going to try it for the first time using an IRA agent and no customer service rep.
Yeah, it's really neat. Terry Davis says, hello, Brandon.
Hey, Terry, how are you doing?
And Mr. Rocker, I call him Rocker, but it's actually Mr. Rocker Vlogs or something like that.
Yeah, I saw him last night. How are you doing, Mr. Rocker Vlogs?
And we got we got a lot of people in here. I love it. I love the fact that this is what I find really amazing about just a whole group, that every supporter that we've got here, Brandon. They have all been really supportive to, learning about things, and obviously they are learning because of what I go through.
Yep.
They're learning about, I use voiceover and blah, blah, blah. But everybody's just so supportive, and we really do appreciate that. And I do appreciate the fact that none of you guys have not experienced one person yet that has treated me any different from the person next door. Because at times, and Brandon can even agree on it or tell you the same thing, there are sighted people in the world that will treat a blind person like we are 2 foot tall and like, we don't understand nothing. Or the best one, I've ran into this one many a times. They'll come in. How you doing today? Like,
yep.
I can, thanks. You just blew out my eardrum, but I think I'm blind. Not
You
But I
know,
appreciate you guys. Thank you.
I've had that with Lyft drivers. I've had it with drivers where they'll call me and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm over here. I can't see your vehicle. Can you tell me where you are?" And they're, "Oh, what are you not understanding about this?" You know, I've had that happen to me too. So,
Yeah. Emily says, "Hey John, I love Sarah. Everybody loves Sarah. She is
okay.
such a great dog." Which Brandon knows who Sarah is, obviously. Alicia, thank you very much for the happy birthday. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Made
just
it.
looking through our chats to make sure I'm not missing any questions here.
I thought you were going to say we had Emily the IRA agent. That would be awesome.
Elmo said, "Hi Brandon. I'm so proud of you for coming on and sharing this."
Thank you, Elmo. I'm proud to share about IRA. I love the service, and I want to get potential new explorers.
I love the fact that this is something that could, like Blue Wing said, be useful to some people.
Let me
And
tell
and
you how useful it is. I've actually used it at one of our local cafe type restaurants. I have not only navigated to their cash register, I've read their menu before with it. It's incredible.
so do they tell you, like, if you're standing in front of the menu that you need to look up a little bit more or look?
Actually, and they're going to train you when you're on board call with this. They're going to train you how to scan and move your head so you can look at the menu. But basically, yeah, I had to look down at the menu and then go to the left a little bit. It was really good. And if they can't really see it, then they'll take a picture so they can get it in a clear,
Do
quality.
do they just tell you like normal words when they tell you, like, say they want you to look up and to the left, sort of? So they tell you, like, like instead of saying left and up, they don't have like short words like
Well, yeah, they'll say
left and up, or
look a little to the left, or if you're needing to
yeah.
scan something, they'll be like scan to the left. And like I said, they'll go over all that in your onboard call with you when you.
I just wonder on their side of it.
Mm-hmm.
I bet they have different things they can do to magnify and zoom
They do. That's where the camera and the glasses come in. If you can't get a good picture for them to see, they will take a picture so they can get it uploaded so they can actually read you what is on the
Now
menu.
let me ask you this. What if someone is visually impaired, but they do have some sight? Can they use the glasses themselves as a magnifier?
No.
So when you look through them, you don't see nothing through them. You can't see through them.
No, you basically, this is strictly for getting in touch with an IRA agent to help you achieve that little thing that you can't do because of lack of sight.
But I mean, obviously these go in front of your eyes. So can you see anything through them at all, like regular glasses, or is it just black? Like,
I don't know, being as I've never been able to see anything. I would have to have somebody sighted put them on and tell me.
Right.
They
right.
can see. But from what
if you threw your camera on and gave people a view of what these look like? Is that possible?
I'll tell you what I can do. Let me go put the glasses on, and I will give them a view of what it actually looks like when somebody wears them.
Okay, we'll do that. All right, guys. So he's headed to do that, and while he's getting them and all that, I want to again thank all you guys for coming to this very special hangout that we're having tonight. I
have the glasses on now.
It's something that I find to be very special and something that could be very helpful. Okay. And again, thank you to all the mods out there for helping. All right, Brandon.
So I've got the camera on, and I'm actually wearing the glasses now.
Do you have your camera on?
I have my front camera on, yes.
All right, can you guys see him? Let me know if you guys can't see him, or can you see him?
Yeah, I need some feedback. Can you guys see me okay?
Let's see if they give me 1 second and they'll let us know. So you can see him? Okay.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, as you guys can see, it's like a regular pair of sunglasses, just with a camera on the right-hand side.
Wow, that is neat. That is neat. So, did you say they're not really that heavy?
No, they're not heavy. I don't like the right earpiece because it's fatter than the left one, and I don't like the battery life on them. But
What
I
is
mean,
the battery life on them, Brandon?
160 minutes, basically. You got over an hour and a half to do video calling with them.
Okay, so if you're going to go somewhere, you need to figure out how long you're going to be using the glasses and all that.
That, and you better make sure they're fully charged before you head out.
And tell us how do they charge?
They charge via micro USB port.
Okay. So would you say that it's one of them cords like for an Android phone?
Yeah, it looks like one of the cords that you would get, any standard micro USB cord that you would get for maybe an Android phone or something like that.
So if you lost the cord, you could still charge it with another micro USB cord, probably.
Yeah, I believe you could, yes.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. Let's see here. And Karen, hopefully you're okay. I seen something about you almost hurt yourself there. Hopefully hopefully whatever happened, you got through that okay. Guys, I'm sorry I'm missing some of the conversation, but I'm just kind of zooming through kind of fast to see if there's any questions. I had someone trying to call me, but I just declined. Let's see. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to keep up here. All right. So does anybody got any other questions about these, whether sighted or visually impaired? Anybody got questions that they would like to know? Is there any questions maybe that you feel could be important to for Brandon to talk about?
By the way, I just want to let you guys know I've actually read a lot of credit card statements with these glasses and this service, and I trust them over most other apps like Be My Eyes because of the fact that they are trained so much and they go through that big, rigorous process.
Okay. Okay. So they can read everything. They can pretty much do anything with them then, guys. They can read your cards to you.
You can even activate credit cards with them.
I think another really useful thing would, you could actually use an ATM all by yourself.
Actually, you can. And that's another thing I wanted to point out. They can help you with those point of sales terminals that you have in the store where you have to select things on a screen.
Elmo says, so they basically almost help you have eyes.
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. It's
Yep, that's the idea of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Karen, sorry about you having a bruise on your ass.
Oh, dear.
I hope that gets better for you. That sucks. That's got to be painful. And I'm not laughing that you hurt yourself, but it's just the way you said it. I got a big bruise on my ass.
Oh my God.
I remember, man, I tell you what, the old rumpus is pretty fragile when you fall on it. That's for sure. But, but yeah, I hope you get better there, Karen. And, hopefully, you know, you don't stay sore too long. But this technology, I mean, guys, technology is going so fast.
I'll tell you how incredible it is. I actually took a sunset photo with this service when I first got it, and I asked them to send it to my phone so I could post it to my Facebook page. And the minute I posted that, I got so many comments of, "Oh my gosh, how are you taking that so well?"
You can take a photo?
You can. You can ask an agent to take a photo and send it to your phone to upload.
So look at that. You could be out somewhere, wherever, and if you want to get a good nature photo or scenery or whatever. Wow.
I've had them take skyscape pictures of like when we've had rain clouds and stuff like that, and it's incredible.
Now that'd be kind of glasses I could wear if I ever went skydiving. If I wanted to, you know.
I don't think anybody's ever tried skydiving with the service yet. I'd be interested to see if somebody actually would do it.
I'm actually, that's actually something that I'm wanting to do. I just haven't had the funds to do it yet, or I'd already done it. But
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
It'd be hard to get them to take a picture though when you're falling and trying to talk to them while you're enjoying the rush of falling at, you know, ever how fast it is.
They can actually also describe TV shows, plays. I've had other explorers tell me they've been to plays and they've watched television with Ira, and the agents have described things to them.
Yeah, that's That's really awesome, man. I'm really happy to see companies do this. I mean, like I said, the nice thing would be, because obviously there are some people that, well, even myself right now, I'm on this monthly income, so
Yeah.
you know, the price is kind of steep, but we've got to realize why. One, it's a newer
It's a
technology.
startup company.
Yeah, and they've got to pay for their equipment. They've got to pay their employees.
Yep, absolutely.
Um, and I say, hey, you know what? It's giving you the freedom that you didn't have before.
Well,
So
and I gotta say,
just
you
don't be wearing them when you're taking a shower. You know,
no, but I gotta,
are they waterproof?
no, they're not waterproof.
So if it's raining, you cannot wear them out.
Not well. If it's really pouring down rain, no, I probably wouldn't wear them out. But if it's just a light drizzle or something, you should be fine.
Okay.
But that's what I was going to say. Like, you guys, I know the price is a bit high, but you pay for that first month and sign up through my email address. You get a second month for free. That's an incredible deal.
Oh, you do get a month for free.
Yes. So basically, when you complete your onboard call, you will get an email, and I will get an email that says, you received a gift from Ira. Thanks for being a part of the service. Your next month is on us.
So if you had 8 people that signed up tomorrow under you, you get 8 months of free service.
That's exactly right.
Daggone. That's
Right.
pretty incredible. You got 7, so you've almost got a whole year free.
No, I've got next month for free. I've got 2 more signing up. So if they sign up in June, then I'll have July and August for free.
Well, you said you had 7 people so far that signed up, right? Did they sign up under you?
Right, but I've used some of those months already. Like April was free, this month was free.
Right. That's what I mean. Like 7 is technically almost a year of
right.
You know,
half the year. Yes.
Well, yeah, half. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I find it very, very neat. I was really honored and thrilled to bring you on tonight, Brandon, and talk about this. Like I said, I keep it 50-50. If it's decided that needs something, we do it. If it's for the blind community, I do it.
Trust me. Like I said, I know the price is a bit high even for the basic plan, but you guys are going to not regret getting this service. When you get it and you start using it in your daily lives like I have, and I know this sounds like a sales pitch for an infomercial, but I promise you it's not. I'm not joking when I say this. You are not going to want to go back to not having this service because
what about the people that you get? Obviously it's going to be random anytime you need them, but here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody they hire, are they someone that speaks a really clear language? Like, you don't get someone that, you know, you can't understand, do you?
No, I have never gotten a person that I have not understood. I've gotten always somebody who can speak very clearly, and they are specifically designed to work with us as far as giving us accurate information that we need.
Okay, 1 second. I got to text someone because they keep on calling.
I don't know. Oh my God, so fucking.
Give me 1 second, guys.
You don't get people that you can't understand as far as agents go. They're very nice.
Okay, there we go. My sister is one of them people that if you don't answer the phone,
she'll keep calling. I can't stand that.
And I'm like, you know, I know you want to talk to me, sis, but give me a minute and I'll call you back. And if you're watching this right now, give me a minute. I'll call you back.
Yep.
Let's see what we got here. Any new questions? Let's see.
By the way, and for those who wonder about, you know, if they can help you find Lyft or Uber vehicles and book them, absolutely, they can do that too. I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
They are very nice about it. They will tell you where your vehicle is in location to you, and they'll tell you when it gets there and how to get to it.
Right. you know, just in general, when I think about technology, and I'm trying to remember the name of the company that has this, you might know of it, Brandon, when I talk about it. Um, they've got the very first Android that actually became a legal citizen in oh my gosh, what country is it? It's a droid, but they actually gave it citizenship because this thing, oh, what's her name? She even has a Twitter account. I know you've heard of her before, surely.
I don't remember who it is.
I can't remember her name, but this droid actually sends tweets through Twitter. It will carry a normal, complete conversation with you. Just
Wow.
like me and you are talking right now, that thing will have a conversation with you. It walks around. I mean, the country literally gave this droid citizenship. I can't remember her name. It's going to drive me crazy, but the company, I mean, the technology guys these days, they even made some that are like little drones that fly around, and they're just as smart. And it just, again, it just shows us how far technology is going.
Yeah.
A lot of people are scared of technology, but look, it's no scarier than if we risk, going into the mall and someone coming in with a 9mm.
Yeah.
It's no different, really. It's all about who is in control of it, and what they do to manipulate, and that's where the problems come in,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just really amazed by this.
It's like I said, you get this service, you're gonna wonder how you've lived without it all these years because it's incredible. I can't get back to not having it.
So Blue Wings, I'm seeing a lot of quiet voices. Everybody's just paying such close attention to this tonight. Elmo, Blue Wings, how y'all doing tonight?
So yeah, they've got employment opportunities for you guys who want to become agents. That would be awesome. We need more agents.
Yeah, there you go. If they're needing people, there you go, guys. If that's something you would like to do, and the nice thing is, you're getting a job, you're getting paid, and you are honestly making a big difference in somebody's life.
Oh, you don't have half the idea of how big of a difference. I mean,
it's amazing.
It really is. When I
totally amazing.
Read a piece of mail in about 5 seconds with an agent versus having to fiddle around the app, get camera lined up, it's really.
Yeah. I love this kind of stuff. I mean, like I said, when you told me about it, that's the first thing I thought about was, I was like, you know what? This needs to go on to the channel. We need to talk about this.
Hey, I'll promote the heck out of Ira anywhere I go, anyone I take.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't blame you. Like I said, guys, I'm going to be doing a podcast on this too. I'll cut a lot of this out, and fix it up. It might even, it's going to be late before you guys see it up there.
Yep.
But if you ever come across somebody who's visually impaired later on, and whatever, you can tell them about it. Send them to the first thing I'm going to do is work on that page here in a little bit. I'm going to get that page up. Brandon, when I end this, stay on with me because I'm going to get information from you.
Sucker Punch, I hope one of our explorers. I'm really looking forward to your stories too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to actually leave a review link on his page as well, where you guys, whoever goes and does this, you can go back to that page and leave a review on how it worked out for you. Was you satisfied? And if you was satisfied, why was you satisfied?
I really hope we get a lot more.
If you was dissatisfied, why was you dissatisfied? What was the reasons? What can they do better to make it better for you? That's the only way a company can do better is by the community speaking back, whether it's good or bad.
The only thing, and this is not a thing that says, oh, this is a bad company. I understand where they come from with this. The only gripe I have is their street crossing policy. I'm not a fan of it, but I can see why they did it.
What is their policy?
Basically, shut up, voiceover. Anyway, as I was saying, their street crossing policy is that when you're crossing the street, the agent cannot talk and say anything like, hey, you're veering, hey, you're doing this.
Yeah, and I think why is because if they open that up, it also changes the whole risk factor to where if something did happen to you, they don't want the fact where someone could come back and say, well, I'm going to sue that company because they told me to veer off. Yeah.
It's a liability issue. And like I said, that is no way, shape, and form, a diss to the company, because I absolutely recommend this company 100%.
Yeah, like I said, if you know your mobility, you'll do fine with it. You won't really need it anyways. Because heck, I could mess up with my dog just as easy.
And they do know that people have guide dogs. So if you have a guide dog, they know people give the commands to guide dogs to go left, right, things like that. So, that's another thing they'll ask you in your profile: do you use a white or a guide dog?
Right. Well, it's really awesome. And guys, what I'm going to do now, well, first of all, is thank all you guys for being in here tonight. I got some company coming in, so got to make this one short for now. But I probably will be back later. If Brandon's up, maybe I'll have him come back with me.
Definitely do that. As a matter of fact, I'll do that tonight. But I also want to do a part 2 to this when I get Rising Glasses this summer too.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that for sure, guys. Make sure you try to share this for us. Share it on Twitter, Facebook, any social sites that you might be through. Share it. I'm going to write an article up later tonight and share it on a blog. I've got a lot of stuff to do. I've actually got 2 assignments that I didn't realize that I needed to get done for school. School is out, but these were extra credit assignments, and I want them. Like, I love extra credit.
There's another way, Johnny, that I can help you too is in school. Like when you get printed things, you can have the agents read them to you and tell you what they
absolutely.
are.
Yeah. So, guys, do that. Blue Wings, Elmo, I love every one of you guys. Thank you guys for the happy birthdays. I've been seeing tweets all throughout the day, and I just really appreciate it. Thank you guys for your support on this whole bully thing going on. Bottom line is we got to stand up for ourselves, and we got to show people that we're not going to tolerate it. So, guys, I appreciate you. And I might be back later. Again, Blue Wings, hope you're feeling better. Elmo, all of you. I love all you guys very much. Brandon, thank you for joining me. And stay on the line just a second, Brandon, when I end this.
All right.
Okay. All right. See you guys.